দেশে তাঁর তো এখন ঠেঙত তলে মেডি পর্যন্ত নাই আর রায়তি মাদা আর তেরফালত তলে গুম যায় তো সেই হিসাবে আর তো নেড়ে হনো দেশ মানে ঈদের নলার দেশে ফেরেছানিত
For Rohingya refugees living in sprawling Bangladesh camps, this Eid al-Adha is just another painful reminder of the horrors they have lived through. Last August, violence erupted in Myanmar's Rakhine state. More than 700,000 Rohingya Muslims fled the country and sought refuge in Bangladesh following a brutal campaign by the Myanmar army. So how did it get to this point? There had always been a sizable population of Rohingya Muslims in the western part of Buddhist-majority Myanmar. But year after year, they have been persecuted with laws that denied them basic rights such as citizenship. In 2012, Rohingya were subject to large-scale attacks following the alleged rape of a Buddhist woman. The crackdown on the minority group continued in the months that followed, forcing thousands to flee, often overseas on rickety boats.
It creates a shameful paradox. They are denied a name while being targeted for being who they are.
The latest violence erupted after a Rohingya insurgent group launched deadly attacks on more than 30 police posts. The military crackdown that followed saw entire villages being burned to the ground, civilians being killed, and Rohingya women being raped. While the United Nations has called this operation a textbook case of ethnic cleansing, the Aung San Suu Kyi-led government has categorically denied those charges. Even as international pressure mounts and aid groups rush to provide help, the future remains uncertain for Rohingya refugees.
This is one of the most fragile situations I've ever seen. From a human perspective, from an ecological perspective, the word fragility just seems to sum it up.
Earlier this year, 7 Myanmar soldiers were sentenced to 10 years in prison in connection with the massacre. But Suu Kyi hasn't yet announced any plans to repatriate the Rohingya languishing in camps in Bangladesh. And until then, the world's most persecuted minority lives in limbo.